your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. We been on the road from the go. Hit my blow. You know we been down for too long to give up. Can't go. I need all pesos, want it all. Case closed. I go balls to the wall, can't hold to the ball game over. These boys can't hold me. You boys can't hold us. I told you, better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we been putting in the hour. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. When I was back home washing them dishes, I was just wishing I could just vision. I was gon' get it. I was on missions. I was just living. Walked in that building, we was just building, taking our time. We was just yielding. We was just chilling away from these haters. Know they be watching like a theater. Yeah. Plotting these niggas that we need later. They gon' degrade us. It won't delay us. This is what made us. We got Omega. Probably roll. Probably just leave. I see you later. Hasta luego. Cop a new crib. Got some
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Wilson Seahawks. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. The slot man in motion right. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And after that play, we've got a man down, a member of the linebacking corps. And the medical staff will attend to it. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Slot man moves right. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down following the run. In motion is the tight end, Graham. They'll hand to Rawls. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered. And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. shift together here from the D-line. They give it to Rawls. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And the back goes into motion. On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And they'll run it here. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Another run, but this time it's Rawls. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Luke Wilson from 19 yards away. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Now to send this one away following the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a first down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray, the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 73 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and it's 3rd and 4. Well, sometimes we talk running backs. Sometimes we talk wide receivers. Walford, the tight end in this unit, very important.
Clive Walford, a terrific player. Knows how to work the inside portions of the field, but also can surprise you and get deep.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
This is taken at the 23. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. And the wideout in motion.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. It's caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st down, Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a second down run for Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
That was a big conversion there on third down, and I remember playing, and all the time on the sidelines, you hear a coach calling for the punt team to get ready on third down because you can't call for it on fourth down. It's too late getting on the field. So a lot of times you're lining up, and the offense can see you lining up. Occasionally it serves as motivation for them. I'm not letting these guys back out here. I want to keep the ball in offense, and that's exactly what they did. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case,
there he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Johnny Holton, 57 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He's going to take another shot here. They've got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Halfback sent in motion. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. Complete. Richardson has it. 11 yards on the pickup. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And he motions the wide receiver. On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Second down following the incompletion. Second and 10 now, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. They give him 17. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll come out in the pistol.
Check 50, check 50.
They go again with Rawls. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. In the slot on the right is Graham.
Let's go.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
95.
On 3rd down, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
All right, here we go. Zebra.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nowadays, many defensive lines are coached to play the run on their way to the quarterback, and that's exactly what they did.
One receiver to the left is Cooper.
All right, here we go. Zebra. Alert.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go. Zebra.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Cooper's down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's awfully tough on a defense when he's able to move outside the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for open targets. You don't know whether to attack him or lay back and try and defend the pass.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Another pistol look here. Play action. Now it's Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Hey, we go rally. Here we go. All right, baby, alert.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Here's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's caught outright by Graham. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 20. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They fake the handoff. Now Carr finding time. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
We ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs at practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense. Maybe help create a big play for them instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. He's got it at the 15. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
That has to be frustrating for defenders. 3rd down, they take a shot way downfield. There is good coverage, yet they still come down with the football and pick up a big gain.
We ready, baby. We ready. Red 16. Red
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Deep drop. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cliff Averill. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And fourth down coming up.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot
best.
on the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Play clock winding down. Now a play fake here on first down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. They'll send Baldwin in motion left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Curse. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. They come out here in the I. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a toss. This is Rawls. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Pitch goes to Rawls. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls, taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Alert, alert.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Over the middle, it's Holmes. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
All right, here we go. Zebra. Zebra. Zebra.
Carr now on first down. Looking deep downfield. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return.